Hello all, welcome to the first session of Java in-depth course where we are going to do PhD on Java. And also I'm going to explain all the topics of Java without missing anything as part of this course. It's going to be a lengthy, detailed course despite of me covering lot of difficult topics by the end of this course, but this course will start as a beginner friendly course and then slowly move on to the advanced level so that everyone will be able to learn something from this course. Okay, so this is the first session. So I'm just going to give the introduction to this course so that you'll understand what exactly the course is going to cover in the coming days. Okay, fine. So let's begin. So here, as I already mentioned, I'm going to cover or start from basics to advanced level. Okay. The people who are completely new to core Java or Java programming or Java, okay, they can start here without any problem. They don't have to have any other knowledge, though it's an in-depth course. It doesn't mean that I'm going to teach from basics. I'm going to start from scratch, guys. ABCDs of Java, I'm going to start slowly. Once you get the confidence levels, I'll keep on moving to the advanced topics. So without your notice, you will be at a level of advanced level for a period of time. But it all starts with ABCDs. Okay. After ABCDs, I'll form some words. After words, I'll form some sentences. After some sentences, form some paragraphs. After from paragraphs, I'll create pages. After pages, I'll create chapters. After chapters, I'll create a book. After book, I'll create books. Okay, that is a library, right? Then I'll create a library kind of. This is how we are going to learn Java. That is the kind of philosophy behind this course, guys. So anyone who is dreaming of is already dreaming of being an expert in Java, though they are kind of afraid of programming, right? Can easily start here, guys, because the kind of explanation I'm going to do in this particular course is going to be completely different. Okay, so no other trainer would have teached you or taught you Java in this manner for you in your life. Okay, so no matter what you are, what kind of resistance you are facing while entering into the programming side, don't worry. Keep all those worries aside and trust me on this course and get started. You have my assurance that you will become an expert by the end of this course. Then, who are the target audience? Just now mentioned, right? For everyone. It's not just for advanced people or something. I told you, right? Anyone who are just started with Java or who are completely new to Java, who are afraid of Java, who already know something about Java, who are like basic level of Java, mid level of Java, expert level of Java, everyone can attend. Okay. This course will serve you different type of purposes for different people. So it's not just for, programmers or testers or DevOps engineers or SDET kind of people. It's for everyone, guys. Okay. Whoever needs Java in their profession can go through this. Okay. I'm not just covering Java only for testers, like this much of amount is only required for. It's not like that. Okay. It's a very extensive course, in-depth course. Because of its in-depth nature, anyone who has a requirement in their IT field for learning Java programming can get started with this course. And also, guys, during this course, interview questions will be explained. Okay, a lot of interview questions will be covered. A lot of Java programs will be covered to you. A lot of exercises will be given. Okay, a lot of exercise will be given. A lot of quiz questions will be given. A lot of assignments can be given to further increase your confidence level. Okay, so a lot of other stuff are also integrated as part of this course. It's not just about teaching and leaving it. It's also like we are going to give some focus, okay, where you can also get some confidence levels by attempting this interview questions, Java programs, exercises, quiz questions, and assignments, and gain even more better knowledge. Okay. Then what are the prerequisites? I've already told you, you don't have to know anything except if you are able to use computer, that's all enough, guys. I'm not asking much, right? If you know how to use this computer machine, then you're good to go. Okay. Windows operating system, that too in specific. If I say, if you know how to use this Windows operating system, that's all much needed. You don't have to know more than this. Even you don't need to know what is programming and all those concepts also. I'll explain everything. I'll explain everything from scratch. Be with me. No other things needed, guys. Only the basic knowledge of how to use the computers in your day-to-day life is all enough for getting started with this course. And what are the topics I'm going to cover? I cannot list down all the topics because I don't want to, because if I list down a static list of topics, right, tomorrow if I get another topic, I cannot modify that, right? Because in the beginning of the session, I have stick to these topics. That doesn't mean that, only those topics I need to cover. A lot of topics are there in Java. A lot of versions got released into the market of Java version. A lot of features came for every version. I want to cover in a strategical manner all the concepts in a step-by-step, easier to advanced model in this course. So I'm not providing the list here, but I can simply say that these sessions are going to be lengthy because of the kind of content. A lot of content and knowledge is going to be shade here. Okay, it's not unlike other courses, where they only teach on the fly at a high level, right? It's not like that. We are going to do literally we are going to do R&D and PhD on this course. Okay, research and development and PhD on this course, and we are going to extensively learn Java, not just core Java, advanced Java, and all those stuff. Okay, there is sky is the limit for this course, guys. And this is an ongoing course. That I mean to say that I'll not stop working on this course. I keep pushing content onto this course, okay, no matter what, because Java keeps evolving, and my course also will keep evolving along with Java. That's what is the notation I'm going to have with. But we'll start with a strategical way. It doesn't mean that I'll push every small into your mind. It's not like that. Step by step, you're going to learn it, and based on your timeline, you can put a lot of energy on this course, and you can reach a level where you can be an expert in Java, and you can be one of the people who can stand out of the crowd. Okay, when you go with the people who know Java, right, Java programming, right, if you want to stand out from them, this is a course for you. If you can complete this course, most of the people who know Java, you will stand out from them. Okay, you will be a different person when compared to that. That's what is the main motto or intention of this course. It's an in-depth and lengthy explanation to learn in depth, and I am going to cover it. Doesn't mean that just being depth and lengthy means it should not be hard, right? It should not be difficult to learn it. Okay, I'm going to make it as easy as possible. We'll cover in an easy way with lots of examples, lots and lots of examples I'm going to give you during this course, along with this assignments, questions and quiz questions, iterary questions, exercises, programs, and all those stuff. Yeah. Next topics. What are the topics? I told you, right? Just now completed. Next one is, this course is for the ones who want to do PhD on Java. Okay, it's not just for the people who want to just spend some small time and get complete Java. This course is not. You see, I'm in the initial session itself. I am saying that this course is only for the people who want to learn Java to an extreme level, in depth. They want to learn. Okay, that too in an easier manner. Okay, easiest manner as possible, in depth, who want to learn Java, this course is for you. For the kind of people who are very curious to learn a lot of things in Java, not just the basics of Java. Even though the people who claim that they know the advanced topics of Java can also go through this course, because the kind of R&D and PhD that is going to be done in this particular course is going to be completely different, guys, okay, from other courses. Fine. So if you find any topic you have missed, you can let me know. Okay. So despite of me putting all the efforts in figuring out and listing down all the topics that I need to cover the Java in depth as part of this course, but there is a chance, small chance that, okay, very less percentage of chance that I may miss one or two topics. Right? It happens with anyone. Okay, we humans are not superhumans, right? We are to some extent, right? So whatever the knowledge I have, whatever the skills that I have, whatever the R&D have done, to that level I'll be doing. But it doesn't mean that I will be doing 100%. No one can be 100%, right? So what is the kind of help I want from you guys is like, when I go through this when I cover all the topics as part of this course, right? If you come across any particular topic that I have not covered as part of this course, and that topic belongs to Java programming or Java, any level of Java, just let me know, guys. Okay, in whatever the means possible, you just let me know. I'll make a note. I'll take it seriously, and I'll create content surrounding that. Okay, topic. So the main intention is to cover Java in depth and complete Java. I want to explain. So it's like a complete book on Java, okay, kind of stuff, complete thing of Java. You don't have to go anywhere. All the things about Java should be there here in a single course. And you can use this course as a reference, guys. Okay, tomorrow you can use this particular course as a reference, complete reference of Java, you can say. It doesn't mean that it has to be like a dictionary kind of stuff. I'll strategically make it. Okay, I'll balance. Okay, in a strategical way, I'll balance. It doesn't mean that each and everything that should be there in the dictionary should be there here. It will be very difficult. Okay, it's not like that. Strategically, we are going to learn based on our requirements and all. We'll learn it, and the course will keep continuing. Okay, it will find its course and keep going, because Java library will have a lot of topics and all that. I don't want to disturb you like that. Rather, this course, you can assume that it's going to be very valuable course. It don't have to complete all contain all the contents, but it should be a valuable course. Despite of being lengthy and in depth, it should be a valuable course for you. Okay, that's what is the main intention. I'll balance it very well. Okay, don't worry. Doesn't mean that I'll cover all the topics. I mean that the course will go in a balanced way, and every time you watch one video or one content from this course, right, you should yourself feel that I have gone to the next level. Okay, that's the kind of strategy I'm going to follow in this particular course. So hope guys you got the complete introduction to this Java in-depth course to get started with this course. So in the next session, I'm going to start by giving you some introduction to programming part. Okay, what is programming before directly starting with Java, right? In the next session, I'm going to give you some introduction to programming. So that's where we are going to actually start the course from. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye.